The first snow of November engulfed the town of Ashford like the breath of a dead giant. Clara found a lead-colored box hidden under her grandfather's coffin. Inside was a burnt ID belonging to her father, who died in the Knox mine in 1959, and a map drawn in human blood on it. On the edge of the map was written, "Meet me on level 5. See our father's true face." Clara remembered her grandfather's last words before he died. Coal boys never forget. That night, he saw a child with its legs turned upside down in his dream. The child spoke with coal pieces falling from his mouth. "We are waiting for you, Clara." The next day, Clara was in front of the abandoned mine with her friends Ethan, Mia, and Liam. When they opened the rusty door, the smell of burning filled their lungs. Ethan went into historian mode, waving his flashlight. In 1869, the children who worked here were used for Dr. Moreau's experiments, and the fire was no coincidence. Moreau burned the children to create a coal-fed race. As they went deeper, the scratches on the walls increased. Clara read the writing that someone had scratched with a fingernail. "They burned us. They ate us." At that moment, Mia's scream echoed, "Look, this helmet has bones in it." The elevator suddenly stopped on its way down to level -5. Coal mixed with human fat was leaking from the walls. When the doors opened, they saw a frozen memory of the fire of 1869. Charred corpses were still running. A child's corpse turned to Clara and spoke with flames gushing from its eye sockets. "Why did you come?" "This is hungry." Liam found Dr. Moreau's diary in a room. "The coal children become immortal if they feed on human flesh. I was the one who started the fire. I controlled them." As they moved through the tunnels, they felt the walls breathing. Ethan suddenly dropped to his knees. "Something is whispering in my ear. It says, 'Give me your bones.'" In one corner, they found a cage made of human bones. Inside, there was a heart dripping with fresh blood. When Mia touched it, the heart shouted, "Clara." Then, the entire tunnel was filled with red light. The coal veins in the walls opened up and hands, legs, jaws extended from it. While trying to escape, they were trapped in a room. In the middle of the room, a charcoal-covered skeleton was sitting. The skeleton suddenly moved. "Welcome, my new Bates." It was Dr. Moreau's voice. Liam swung a pickaxe at the skeleton, but the pickaxe melted and flowed into the skeleton's mouth. Moreau laughed. "I'm not dead. I'm the first of the charcoal children." He gestured with his hand and Liam's skin began to char. Clara and Mia jumped into the elevator, covered in blood. As the doors closed, they heard Moreau's voice. "Even if you run, your coal is ours." When they returned home, Clara saw small pieces of coal falling through her hair in the bathroom. That night, she woke up to a voice coming from Mia's house. "Clara, I'm here. Level 5. A video on her phone showed Mia running through the depths of the mine with her eyes gouged out. The next morning, all of Ashford was lying in the streets with charred bodies. Clara fled the town with all her strength. But after 10 miles, she heard hissing sounds from her car engine. When she opened it, she saw that the engine was full of coal. True events. Massacre of native Maidu tribe in California in 1849. Cursed mine collapses in 1852, 48 dead. And discovery of 17 miners with gold-encrusted bodies in 1934. October 2023. Sacramento. Archaeologist Dr. Emily Carter buys a blood-stained 1849 map at an auction. The map marks a lost mine near Sutter's Mill. It bears a Latin warning, "Aurum est sanguis," gold is blood. The next night, she dreams of a native woman whose skin is covered in gold scales. The woman grabs Emily's arm and howls, "You will pay for our land." Emily and her team reach the abandoned town of Shadow Gulch. The mine entrance on the map is hidden in the roots of a giant redwood in the town cemetery. During the excavation, they find human bones and gold-inlaid ceremonial masks belonging to the indigenous Maidu tribe. A local ranger warns, this mine swallowed 48 people in 1852. The bodies were never removed. Because they are still working deep inside the mine, they notice that the gold veins in the walls are shaped like a human face. When geologist Mark hits the hammer to get a sample, black blood gushes out from the vein. From deep inside, Hammer sounds and Spanish prayers are heard. GPS devices show abnormal data. Their depth is 1849 meters. In one room, they find 17 corpses covered in gold. They are miners who disappeared in 1934. One of the corpses suddenly turns to Emily and speaks in Maidu. "The whites stole our land. Now, we're taking your bodies." As the team tries to escape, the tunnels start to contract like a living organism. When archaeologist Alex touches a vein of gold, his hand melts into the wall of the mine. At the bottom, they come across a frozen scene of the 1849 massacre, the butchered bodies of the natives, and a wall with the sins of the Spanish miners written on it. Emily reads the text on the wall. "John Sutter tricked us. We killed the natives and stole their gold. Now, their souls are turning everyone trapped in the mine into gold." The team barely makes it to the elevator. As the doors close, gold veins begin to spread from Mark's leg. When Emily analyzes them in the lab, she is horrified. The gold samples contain 8% human DNA.